Hello everyone and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Mari and I am gardening in New York City, Zone 7B. Today I'm going to do a very quick video just to show you how to harvest and dry and hang dry herbs to use them in the winter. So if you have a garden of any scale, or if you just grew some herbs in your balcony and just wondering how you can preserve them, use them for the winter, this video is for you. I'm going to give you some tips on that. Also, just before I start harvesting and showing you how to do, just let you know that you also, before drying them, there's other things you can do. You could, for basil for instance, you can always make pesto. Pesto freezes really well. You can use that way as well. Or if you have parsley or cilantro, you can always chop them up, or green onions, and make kind of like a chimichurri with some olive oil and some chili flakes, salt, and also freeze that. If you freeze anything in oil, it will also keep pretty well. But for now, let's go harvest what I have here in my garden, and I'm going to show you how to tie them up and how to hang them. Start here with this lemon balm. This is overgrown and I want to take a lot out. Lemon balm is in the mint family, so it will grow right back. It's kind of invasive, the same way the mint is, but I love it. It's great for tea, has a lot of good properties, and I love the smell. And also, my grandma used to grow lemon balm back in Brazil, so every time I have lemon balm tea, I think of her. So I'm going to cut this up in the bottom here at the base, and then they'll just grow right back up. I'm just going to come here and harvest and cut all the way down to the base. We have a really good bunch right here. Actually, I'm also going to get this shiso that I have over here, and I am cutting that as well to dry. Shiso has like a lot of good properties too. I have to research more, but it's very popular in Japanese culture and cuisine. Let's cut them up to the bottom. Same thing with this guy here with the lemon balm. It just smells so good here right now. But that's it. So now you would get a little piece of twine, and you can just tie the bottom like this and let it hang upside down inside. Better to be in a cool, dark place. Don't get too much sunlight. They will lose the color if they get a lot of sunlight. Now, I have tried to dehydrate herbs in my dehydrator. I don't think I've done very correctly, because they always lose the color, and I don't really like that. I noticed that when I hang them dry and let them dry slowly, they preserve the color. Especially with the green ones, they'll have a nicer green shade when they dry. So I have some twine here, and I'm going to tie this up. Now this has a good amount of stem in here, so I'm not going to remove any of the bottom leaves. But this lemon balm has a lot of leaves. You can clear up a little bit and try to make some of the stems exposed. Now don't throw away these leaves. You can just do some tea as of right now, or you can just sprinkle over in the garden in the soil on top. It will decompose really fast, so just kind of composting in place. I'm going to start with the shiso. So get a little piece of twine, I cut it, and then I'm going to tie up the bottom. Go around a couple times, make a little knot. And after I get this and I tie to the bottom one, so I kind of make a hook. But you can do however you want, to find an easier way to just loop them around. So now I have this little loop, and this is secure him in the bottom. I'm going to hang this up on my wall inside my apartment. After you hang them, they would, depending on what kind of herb are you drying, or it's going to take different times, but you'll notice, because the leaves are going to be all curled and going to be kind of brittle, you see there's no more moisture in there, and that's when you know it's the time to actually put them away. So after they're fully dried, I take them out and put them in little jars. I'm going to show you guys inside in a minute how it looks like, so you can understand better, but it's very simple. You can do that with store-bought herbs too. So let's say you got some parsley or some rosemary, some thyme they didn't really use, and got kind of is in the back of the refrigerator. You notice it's not bad yet. You could hang them up and dry them, so you can use for seasoning later. You don't need to throw them away. Okay, so here we go. We have two little bundles, and they are ready to go inside now and get dried. This is my little drying area in my house right now. Before I put them up here, I have to clear this up. So what I do after they're fully dried, which lots of them are. I will just take them off the stems and put them in little jars like this, in airtight containers, so they will just store here over the winter. Hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, please make sure to leave them on the comments down below. If you have any other ways I'd like to dry your herbs, I'd love to hear that too. And if you like this video, learn something new, please give a thumbs up if you can. Also subscribe to the channel if you are curious to see what I'm growing here in New York City. I'll make sure that I'll put the link of the playlist down below so you can watch my garden tours as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.